It's the CarCast. We're going to talk about the power base. Let's drive.
Get down. Get down. Get down.
Hey, I discovered Grant Cardone about a year ago, I think. Never really heard of him. And somebody, I think it was Joe Polizzi, had referenced his book in his TED Talk, or one of his talks. And the book, I don't know what it was an inbound talk. That doesn't matter. I discovered Grant Cardone, wrote 10X Rule, he wrote Be Obsessed or Be Average is his latest. And he's like this, if you don't know him, he's this tenacious sales mind, right? He's like the Gary V of sales. That's the best way I can kind of equate it. And I started to sink my teeth into his content because when I got into doing this, my own thing, selling has been a challenge. That has been the challenge for me. So I've been reading everything I can about it, trying to take courses and classes and get better at it. And Grant Cardone stuff has been phenomenal. In his book, Sell or Be Sold, he talks about your power base, okay? And basically, that just means the people that you're primarily connected to, and then even your secondary connections, not necessarily maybe your tertiary or third, but that immediate network. And he talks about, hey, starting to connect with people, not necessarily to sell them, but just to connect, because they might know one other guy who knows two other gals, who knows three other people that have the need of which you're selling, okay? And if people don't know what you're up to and they don't know what you're doing, they're never going to be able to help you out. They're not going to have you top of mind. So therefore, he basically talks about, hey, just sink your teeth into your power base and start right there. And for me, it does a number of things. First of all, it connects me with people I haven't talked to in a while, and I really enjoy it. I got off the phone with a guy that I worked with in the early thousands at SAP. Actually mid to late thousands, I guess it was, and it was just great to talk to him. He's in Portland, Oregon now, and working for Microsoft, and it was just great to connect. And I can't quite articulate the feeling that it gives me to do that, and how genuinely grateful people have been to, not grateful is not the right word, but how willing people have been to help. So, what does this have to do with anything? Helps me. I thought I'd pass it along if you didn't know who Grant Cardone was. So go read his book, Sell or Be Sold. But pick up the phone and talk to somebody you haven't spoken to in a while. I think you're going to be glad that you did. And it will refresh some of those connections, and it will expand your reach. So social media, advertising, all those other things are great, okay? But this is an actual, genuine, personal interaction that you could do today. So go ahead and do that. That's what I would suggest. Last point here, if you are looking to improve how you market, keep in mind that your salespeople know this already. Good ones do. They know very well that they can mine the value within their own power bases. So start to create tools and content that's oriented completely towards their effort to do that. Give them emails that connect with somebody for a while. Give them something dedicated to an account-based market target that they know a couple people. So research who they're connected. If you're doing an account-based marketing plan, go look at who that sales guy's connected to within the company. Use LinkedIn or whatever. Ask him or her how well they know them, and then start to create directly against that connection. They will, I guarantee you, especially if you're doing account-based marketing, they'll be thrilled. They'll be thrilled. They'll be thrilled. Okay, that's it. Thanks for joining. I will see you next time. It is subscribe time. I love it. I love the subscribe time, and I think you do too. At least I think you dig the CarCast because you're here. I always say that. If you're hearing, let's be honest. Can we be honest with one another? Look, if you're here, if you made it this far, there's really no reason that you shouldn't subscribe. I get the double negative. I don't know. Subscribe. See you next time.